broken me. Please, someone hear my plea. I've been back and forth in one town and stuck in another. I'm still feeling down, and it's enough to smother me. Stability, just something to hold on to, something solid, something whole, just something I can call to. I've seen nothing this far that would seem pure, but it's still kicking my star, as if I could find a cure. I've had hopes and dreams most shattered by my very own hand, all flowing down hated streams, almost as though it were all planned. All I need is stability, just something to hold on to, something solid, something whole, just something I can call true. Although I've learned one thing, we need to help ourselves here. All together we could bring peace in our hearts to share. So I ask you, why are we all so blind? Yet can we still not see the sky? All I need is stability, just something to hold on to, something solid, something pure, just something I can call true.
This is what I don't want. Get all dolled up, head out on the town for a night of dancing, a night of fun. Me and the gals just having a good time, flirting, singing, enjoying the mood. Find some guy I like, dance a bit, drink a bit. I'm not in the mood for anything more than that. Then the act shows up. Everything I do, you always have some excuse. It's not me, it's you. For sure, I don't wanna see you anymore. I just can't seem to cut you loose. Why is that? It started out wonderful. Flowers, dinner, dancing, and wines. I should have been more careful. Should have seen the signs. You turned out to be a snake in the grass, lying, cheating, stealing, being on my back, smiling to my face. You had some brass. Now it just seems like I'm under attack. We broke up and you just don't seem to get that. It's over and you need to understand that. Why won't you leave me alone? We are done, we are through. Move on, jackass. Everywhere I go, everything I do, you always have some excuse. It's not me, it's you. For sure, I don't wanna see you anymore. I just can't seem to cut you loose. Please go. miserable? Why do you wanna wallow in the pain? My disdain towards you is so visible. Is there a light at the end of this tunnel? I wanna have the light once more. I need to filter you out in a funnel. It's time I took charge or you'll get worked for. It's time to shine you on. I can't let you get to me. I won't let you dominate me. There's someone new out there for me. I've worked past the alone time. Now I need someone to stand at my side. Not someone who wants to keep me in a castle. I'm no damsel that needs to be rescued. Life could be good. Life should be good. Everywhere I go, everything I do, I'll take no more excuses. I won't even think of you. I won't see you anymore, anymore. You're standing in my face. I mean to cut loose. I'm free in my heart, I'm free in my mind. Shout it out to the wind. I mean to cut loose. There are no ties that bind. I choose to make new ones. Life should be good. Life will be good. I mean to cut loose.
Frontier life is not for the meek, yet it seems to catch them all the same. Bandits, savages, monsters. Folks, we ain't in Kansas anymore. The code of the West is all we got to rely on. Laredo is lost in some other world. How we got here is not important. The cold hard fact is that we're here now. Good thing for us, this world had never seen a 6-gun. Loaded monsters on the horizon, here they come by the dozens. Like locusts in a field, they saw Laredo.
Time for a feast!
We don't know if we are somehow chosen. We do know what needs to be done on these occasions. It's the code of the West, you know. No time to plan. Day one, we were under attack. We drove back the June, our Crater, nearly the last man, our courage without lack. Day two brought the dwarves, kind and generous to a fault. They helped us build up our reserves. They admired our courage, said we had salt. It wasn't easy after that, more than half of us were killed. The other half scared out of their minds. Dwarves brought trade and hope. Dangers outside of Laredo abounded. Soon we also befriended the elves. The amber halflings after that, just when we thought it had all settled down, a new threat emerged once more. We were fighting for our lives. Bullets loaded, monsters on the horizon, here they come by the dozens. Like locusts in a field, they saw Laredo.
Time for a feast!
We don't know if we are somehow chosen. We do know what needs to be done on these occasions. It's the code of the West, you know. World out there, not what you'd expect. You do what you can to be fair. In these harsh times, it's all about respect. Each day a new horizon, each day a new challenge. I'm sure that we're being taught a lesson. Of course, there's always revenge. The code of the West. It's a cruel world out there, not what you'd expect. You do what you can to be fair. In these harsh times, it's all about respect. Each day a new horizon, Each day a new challenge. I'm sure that we're being taught a lesson. Of course, there's always revenge. The code of the West. Right into the sunset, dust along the trail. Shadows stretch like old regrets underneath this veil. Whispers through the canyon, echoes of the past. The good book guide my hand, hold the line steadfast. Justice in his eyes. Fear the man's shadow. When vengeance rides, heaven cries. Ghosts of yesteryears, winds of change will blow. Reckoning is near, under moonlight's cold glow. Voices of the silent, in the wind they cry. Memories of broken dreams, tears that never dry. Pale rider coming, justice in his eyes. Fear the man's shadow, when vengeance rides, heaven cries. Justice in his eyes. Fear the man's shadow, when vengeance rides, heaven cries. Ghosts of yesteryears, winds of change will blow. Reckoning is near, under moonlight's cold glow. Blood spills at sunset, he leaves a clear trail. Shadows' tendrils are felt, when comes the rider so pale. Serpents in the canyon, hissing as you ride past. The good book is his only brand, he'll serve up justice to the last. Justice in his eyes. Fear the man's shadow, when vengeance rides, heaven cries. Hearts crying for the silent, in the wind they die, leaving trails of blood in streams in spite of all they try. The pale rider comes, God's wrath upon men through the gun. Yet the hand weeps ever still for him. The night falls, he calls above and knows justice is done. The pale rider sighs vengeance and sorrow. When the pale rider comes, pale rider coming, justice in his eyes. Fear the man's shadow, when vengeance rides, heaven cries. Waking up
sin, I swear. Time to learn about a sortie down in Bayou Country. This is the end for me. I'm stumbling around, I can barely see. Where am I? Suddenly I crave raw meat. Never say never at Gentry, or you'll be seen to. There's black magic there, it can dig its hooks in, I swear. Time to learn about a sortie down in Bayou Country. It's in the winds on the tip of your tongue. I'm lost somewhere in Bayou Country. Good night, good night, Bayou Country. Bayou Country. Bayou Country. When the shadows abound and the quiet starts to sting your ears, in the dark whispers begin. Out there in the night, your heart throbs in your chest. She comes for you, whispers, whispers. Black as the night, her eyes wander, searching, ever searching. They fixate on you, but you cannot see them. Whispers in the dark, who is she? The whispers in the dark, who is she? The whispers haunt you, taunt you. What do they say? What do they want? I'm here, so cry for me, cry for me. You know what I'm saying, don't deny it. You know what I want, don't defy me. The shadows are mine and you're caught in my way. Black as the night, her eyes wander, searching, ever searching. They fixate on you, but you cannot see them. Whispers in the dark, who is she? The whispers want you, flaunt you. What do they say? What do they want? Whispers. I am here, so bow before me, cow before me. You will kneel so on your knees. You know my power, feel my shower. I am the shadows themselves, and I have you in my embrace. Black as the night, her eyes wander, searching, ever searching. They fixate on you, but you cannot see them. Whispers in the dark, who is she? All that you want is in a word. Invoke me and we shall forever dance. Speak your desire and we shall forever fly. I am the shadows, you know me. Yes, I know you. Goddess and mistress you are, but will I worship you? Goddess and mistress you are, but will I worship you? No, you are shadow, you are darkness, you are vampire. I am light, no more whispers in the dark. No more whispers in the dark. Oh, I am light. No more whispers in the dark. You are dust. It's that time of year again. Shadows rule and nothing is plain. When things that shouldn't be come out to sea, looking to start a fright as they dominate the night. Shadows dart in trees creak, voices eerily speak. In the gloom you feel your doom. Faces begin to emerge, wispy shapes attempting to converge. The hour is nigh, when only fear may comply. Darkness falls across the land, something evil has taken hand. Denizens of the night fast sleep, with faces so ghastly, ghastly, ghastly. They roam the land at night, causing nothing but fright. Weep and wail, clearly they come from hell. Run and hide as they strip away your pride. Fight all you like, you'll fall when they strike. Denizens of the night fastly, with faces so ghastly. Is there any defense when they come? Let's find out as our guitar strum. Can we put up a fight when shadows rule the night? Courage and hearts fail when you hear their voices wail. When knees knock, all we can do is rock. On their night, hope dwindles and dies. Lock yourselves away in cries. Terror rules the scene tonight on Halloween. The hour is nigh, when only fear may comply. Something evil has taken hand, and darkness falls across the land. Denizens of the night fastly, with faces so ghastly, 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 ghastly. Who survives the night? victory, only those who put up a fight. This is no game, you will never be the same. Horrors you must be braving, souls in need of saving. It's all just ghastly, ghastly, ghastly. When only fear may comply, something evil has taken hand, and darkness falls across the land. Denizens of the night ghastly, with faces so ghastly, 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 ghastly. On the prowl, not only does she wear the cowl, selecting victims indiscriminately, digging in her claws deeply. She'll not keep you in suspense, as you she will dispense. There is no mystery as she enjoys your misery. You thought the story was about you when that simply is not true. She rules the night, that is your plight. Hairs are on end, you jump in the shadows, but there's nothing to fear. Haven't you heard? There's a killer on the loose. Killer on the loose, is that your head in a noose? Didn't take much to deduce. A killer on the loose. Kill, 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 slash, 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 slash. Escape! Home came a spider, she's not as nice as cider. She'll play with you first, only to slate her thirst. Not your typical holiday, where she comes out to play mistress of the shadows, and only she knows that the hours come like the beating of a drum. Your heart's pounding in your chest. This is not a test. Hairs are on end, you jump in your shadows, but there's nothing to fear. Haven't you heard? There's a killer on the loose. Killer on the loose, is that your head in a noose? Didn't take much to deduce. A killer on the loose. Kill, 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 slash, 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 slash. Escape! They say forearmed is forewarned, perhaps. Before you go out tonight, be sure you're up for a fright. It's Halloween with so many things unseen. The shadows are in command, and perhaps even in demand. Oh, and did I forget to mention that there's a killer on the loose? Killer on the loose. Loose, 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 loose. Is that your head in a noose? They say forearmed is forewarned, perhaps. Before you go out tonight, be sure you're up for a fright. It's Halloween with so many things unseen. The shadows are in command, and perhaps even in demand. Oh, and did I forget to mention that there's a killer on the loose? Killer on the loose. Loose, loose, loose. make you want more. Being nice should never be a bad thing, yet it seems often enough to be. Everyone's always dreaming about tomorrow, yet at the same time lingering on yesterday. The future can't come soon enough, while the past is always seen as more desirable. Both have merit, I agree, but what about today? I live for today, don't get me wrong, I long for better days. Look forward to a brighter tomorrow. Living in each moment is my embrace, while walking a fine line between light and darkness. Making our way through life, hoping not to make strife. I can only control what I do. I may be nice, but don't expect me to cover you. Take responsibility for yourself. Stop putting it all on a shelf. I will do my part. Don't push it on me from the start. I may be nice, but here's some advice. Is stupid, no doubt being blamed on Cupid. Opening the vault is the part where it's my fault when I wasn't even there. No way to compare. I'm not trying to pass the buck, but really what the fuck? It always seems to be the same. Everyone always passing blame, so lame. Time we all lay it on there, don't just stand there and stare. I'm not the cause of your frown, get out of that car you clown. Just a nice person, trying to see a reason. You might think I should join, but I'd rather flip a coin. You pick up yours. It's time we acted like children and forget our concern for things we can't control. Oh no, instead it's not my fault, and I'm not planning to do it. Stop. Just one question, why can't you just try? So nice, so friendly, suddenly making with a have a blessed day. How sweet, so sickly sweet. Out there who are filled with despair, individuals that believe themselves to be better, that somehow you are a debtor. Sin. Above it all, that somehow they may forestall the hell that awaits them like they're a real gem. So over the top like some sort of prop. Please just stop. The oh high person who make any conversation worsen. Deeply understood, they're hellbent on sainthood. Hellbent on sainthood. But we know, oh, we know. Smiling so sweetly, grossing me out so discreetly, giving them the nod. even though they seem so odd. It's so not. Sometimes I think it's just me, but then I look around and see others around them are making the same face. You know the one, wondering how long they can keep up this pace. Then another one appears, meaning I'm no longer among peers, making me feel like the bad guy. In spite of all I try. The word cringe is paraded around a lot lately, but I must admit that's the proper emotion. I ask myself why, so sickly sweet, laying on the zealous charm, and they can't see the harm. See me so sincere, always intent to interfere, nose up but always in your business, needing to see that they're better than you. What a Mary Sue.
Deeply understood, they're hellbent on sainthood, hellbent on sainthood. But we know, oh, we know. So intense, so insincere, so over the top. Why so hellbent on sainthood?
Good night, everybody.
Creeping through shadow, moonlight whispers down, eyes like a hawk, silent on the ground. The world is asleep, I'm wide awake. Darkness my cover, every move I take. I see in the night, I breathe in the dawn. Low light the name, hitting every mark. The city's still, not a soul to hear. Predator in silence, my prey is near. Cold in every corner, no sound around. Heartbeat steady, feet on solid ground. I see in the night, I breathe in the dark. Low light the name, hitting every mark.
story. Still got it, still shining, but I'm done with the grind. I hear them all whine and tell them I'm gonna unwind. Was a queen on stage, now I dance for me. Flip through the next page, got my own story. Still got it, still shining, but I'm done with the hustle. Forget the headlines, time to relax my muscles. Midnight, no spotlight, just me and some friends. I've earned my quiet nights and weekends without ends. Midnight, no spotlight, just me and some friends. I've earned my quiet nights and weekends without ends. Still got it, still shining, but I'm done with the grind. I hear them all whine and tell them I'm gonna unwind.